Welcome to Hollywood Headlines. My name is Valentina Zamora.
And I'm Maggie May Kroll. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about celebrities, Oscars, movies, and TV shows. Hollywood Headlines starts now. The 2022 Oscar nominations have been released by the Academy yesterday on GMA. Are there any films that have been nominated that you find interesting?
I am a huge Encanto fan right now. Actually, in the animated film category, there are a couple of Disney films that were put up for nomination, like Luca. But I mean, since Encanto's been released, it has been such a hit impact in the world. I mean, if you haven't heard the song, we don't talk about Bruno already, I think you live under a rock, which is perfectly fine. You can go on Spotify and listen to it right now. But just like there's so much culture and passion and love and so many themes in this movie that I think resonated with a lot of people, which is probably one of the reasons why it is so big right now. It talks about so many themes that you don't generally get to talk about, especially within a Disney movie. So I think it's going to win, actually, just because, I mean, there's so many factors going into it. They have so many songs also nominated for other awards aside from the Oscars. So I think that Encanto has a pretty good chance about winning. How about you? Do you have any films that you saw were nominated?
I mean, I definitely agree with the Encanto. That movie is definitely one of the best movies that it's Disney, right? That
Yes.
Disney has come out with. But I saw that the movie Don't Look Up is nominated, and I've seen the movie, and I think it's pretty good. I think the cast that was chosen for the movie is not what I was expecting, but I think they worked really well together, and I definitely think it was more on like a political side. It was pretty funny about the political side. I think they tried making a joke out of it, but I definitely think that's a good run for being a winner.
And I also saw that Kristen Stewart is up for Best Actress for her role in Diana, or as Diana in Spencer. She played Princess Diana, well, the late Princess Diana. And I think that's super interesting. I haven't seen it quite yet. I have seen clips, though. I remember this one clip where like she breaks her like pearl necklace and then she like, it's in her soup and she like eats it. So I definitely think, you know, the role of Princess Diana, if you haven't seen The Crown on Netflix, there are multiple things that have been, you know, she's been played by multiple people. So I think for Kristen Stewart to take that on was very interesting. And I'm just wondering to see if she does win Best Actress. I mean, she does have her reputation. We all know her reputation. And, you know, she's a little loca.
I mean, maybe she's making her comeback.
I think she's making her comeback. She's given more of a serious role. There's other people like Olivia Colman as Lita in Lost Daughter, Penelope Cruz as Janice in Parallel Mothers, Nicole Kidman as Lucille Ball. Yeah. I mean, Nicole Kidman, she's pretty iconic. So.
Yeah, she's very iconic. I think that's a good competitor right there.
Yeah, she has a couple people running against her, but we will see because Kristen Stewart is a pretty big house name.
Yeah, I think Kristen Stewart is a big house name for like a younger generation because of the whole like Twilight series, which just came back on Netflix.
And I did see all three of them.
I did watch all three as well. There's a bunch of Best Actors that are also nominated. Javier Bardem as Desi Arnaz in Being the Ricardos. Benedict Cumberbatch as Phil Burbank in The Power of the Dog. Andrew Garfield as in John and Tick, Tick, Boom. I would love to talk about this.
I love Andrew Garfield for many reasons. And yes, one of them is Spider-Man. But I heard the soundtrack and I've seen the clip of him and Vanessa Hudgens singing that one song. Amazing. I'm actually kind of shocked. I didn't think that Andrew had it in him. Apparently he did, because he really brings a power to the song. Even I don't even need to see it. I can listen to the songs that are trending on TikTok, and I'm like, Andrew Garfield, God, you're amazing. So I think he has done a really good job. But Benedict Cumberbatch, I mean, he's also a pretty big name too, and I think his role as Phil in Burbank and The Power of the Dog is pretty interesting.
I have not seen that movie. I definitely think Andrew Garfield is gonna take it in my book. I
mean,
can say
he got a pretty big boost after the Spider-Man movie. After that big secret was revealed that all of them were going to be in there. So his name is running through the media a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it really depends with, all the factors included, acting, emotion and everything, but also popularity.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, is the Oscars fair? We don't know. But the next thing that we are going to talk about are some of the shows. And by now, most of us have already seen the hit HBO show, Euphoria. And if you haven't, I'm sure you've heard of it. The show follows the minds of high school students as they deal with relationships, friendships, sex, drugs, and more crazy situations that we just can't even believe are depicted. Since the release of the season 1 back in 2019, the show, filled with a star-studded cast, has caused multiple trends, especially when it comes to beauty and fashion. Anytime you hear, I want to be a Euphoria vibe, that will be a compilation of glitter, Y2K fashion, and different personalities according to color. If you think that the first season was intense, the second season is even crazier. With more heavy episodes, the show has fans recreating scenes and commenting about actions about certain characters. Nate Jacobs, played by Jacob Elordi, has been definitely through it on Twitter, with Euphoria fans sharing their opinion on who could take him down. With 6 episodes released, it's easy to say they have a long way to go, and I cannot wait to see what future things come from these episodes. And I know you've watched Euphoria.
Oh, I am obsessed with Euphoria. I think one of the best things about this show is the ending credits, which a lot of people don't watch because they're like, oh, the episode's over. But if you haven't seen Euphoria, definitely watch all the way through, because have you seen the ending credits?
I have seen the ending credits.
So for the ending credits, it just is the director and everybody who works on the TV set. They dive deeper into the episode, and I think it's just really unique how they take real life situations that we probably haven't even thought of and put it in the show, where like I feel like it just goes past my mind maybe. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but there's this one part where it's just like, oh wow, like I did not even connect those dots.
That is, I know, there's a lot of situations that I think are very realistic about Euphoria and at the same time are very exaggerated in Euphoria. Yeah. But there is this one scene between these two characters, and they pause on the topic of what's the perfect relationship. And I felt that in my heart when I saw it, very hard. And I just think it's those certain moments that will catch you. You watch Euphoria and you will find something that you relate to, or you've seen a friend go through any, toxic relationships. There's a lot of that in Euphoria. Let's just say season 2 is pretty crazy. But with the acting, especially in this season, I think Zendaya is just taking it up.
Oh yeah.
Sydney Sweeney, her name has been just shooting through the roof. I mean, even since her red carpet look, she has been, the talk of the town. I think that Euphoria is like this generation's version of like Pretty Little Liars or Gossip Girl or something like that. Is there a favorite character you have on Euphoria?
So season 1, I would definitely think I had to say Nate.
Oh my God.
Maybe it's just the not like the personality.
Jacob
of the
Elordi?
character. Yeah, I think it's just the actor. But season 2, Fez.
Fez and Lexi though, there's a tease that they were, shipped in a relationship. I don't know, it's cute, but like Lexi's also very reserved and quiet. However, I am so glad that we are finally getting some Lexi content. She's finally being shown with her personality in the show more, especially with, certain things that she's doing. Again, no spoilers for now, but you guys definitely need to watch it because it is a show to see.
The best show to see right now. So the next topic we're going to talk about is the celebrities. So in an interview with People on Monday, Pete Davidson finally confirmed rumors about a relationship with Kim Kardashian by calling her his girlfriend for the first time. When he was asked about how he was dealing with this fame, he explained, quote, I don't have an Instagram or Twitter or any of that stuff. So most of my daily life is getting into cars and showing up to a set. Or if I'm off, I just either hang with my friends or chill with my girlfriend inside, so I don't do much. However, Kanye is still in the picture as he is trying very hard to get his family back together, which right now does not look promising. In fact, Kim revealed that to avoid contact with everyone, she threw her phone in the ocean while vacationing with Pete in the Bahamas. And the trip to the Bahamas was a change in plans to avoid Kanye. So I did not believe this at first when I first saw this and all the social media.
I thought it was a clickbait joke, but
yeah.
it's real. And you know what? I respect it. Now, when I heard that Kim threw her phone in the ocean, I don't know if any of you have seen Sex and the City, the movie. There's this scene where Carrie Bradshaw is avoiding her lover's calls and she just chucks it into the ocean. That's exactly her Carrie Bradshaw moment right there. I don't see Kanye in the picture, honestly. I mean, has he flown back for his daughter and everything like that? Has he been there? And honestly, he really hasn't. So, I mean, when it comes to Pete and them, let them enjoy their lives because they're young and they want to have the most of it.
Definitely agreed. When I heard about the phone throwing in the ocean, I think it just came back to the part where they lost her diamond earring.
Oh my gosh,
and I was like, you lost a diamond earring, now you're just going to throw your phone back in the ocean?
It's not like those phones cost money.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all the time we have for Hollywood Headlines today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time.